over the band gap. So as you approach the critical composition, the penetration depth of the surface states goes to infinity. So the surface state extends more and more into the bulk as you go from the topological to the trivial side, right? Because of this, these broken symmetry area actually is a smaller and smaller fraction of the surface state, meaning that the surface state sees a broken symmetry region for less and less fraction of the surface state as you go from the topological to the trivial phase. So the effect of the broken symmetry is actually diluted because of the increasing penetration depth. And in fact, we can do a quick calculation of the weight of the surface layer as a function of tin composition, and it looks exactly like this. They look very similar. Both of them decrease continuously as you go towards the critical point. So basically, the bottom line is that what we're probing, just by looking at the mass, is that we can directly see the effects of the increasing penetration depth as we go from the topological phase to the critical point. Okay? I don't have time, so I'm going to stop here. What I really wanted to show you was how we can use Landau level spectroscopy to probe electron-phonon coupling. So basically, we can get the real part of the self-energy, but I don't think I'm going to have time, so I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you for your attention.
We can take a few quick questions.
So does the sign of the Dirac max determine whether the zero fundamental shifts up or down?
Yeah.
So, do you have some understanding?
It's yes. So the thing is that what happens in the case of Dirac systems is there's only one mass in the problem, right? There's only one mass. There's no like two masses. Like if you have a band, then you have the band mass and then you have the electron mass. Now the mass that appears in the G factor is the electron mass, and the mass that appears in the dispersion is the band mass, right? So you have two different masses. In the Dirac case, because there's only one mass, the G factor term, cancels what you expect to see for the zeroth Landau level. So it pushes it down. So there's something in that cancellation, I guess, that depends on the sign of the mass. But I'll have to look into it. I have no intuitive way of telling you how the sign of the mass pushes it up or down.
What is your Elias function? There are so many peaks.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yes, let me, so you have a lot of phonons in the system. So there are all these phonons. So the system has phonon peaks at all of these energies.
Do the rock salt structure?
Yes.
Simple.
I know, and so let me show you a calculation of, let me see, did I put it up? Wow, this is all the disorder stuff, but if someone's interested, please ask me later. No, but I have a calculation. It's not an experiment, but I have a calculation of the phonon peaks, and basically there are phonons at close to each of these peak positions. So you know, these peaks correspond to places in the phonon dispersion where the dispersion flattens out. Maybe one phonon is flat at close to the boundary at two places. I don't know, but these are all phonon density of states peaks.
Okay, let's thank